Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight to Blu-ray. I am James, and today is Wednesday. That means it is going to be collection update time. Now, like I said in my first now that I'm back to posting videos again, Wednesdays are going to be collection updates unless, for whatever reason, I didn't really get anything, or it's only like one or two things and not really worth the whole video. And I don't want to get in the habit of just buying things randomly just to buy them to make content. So this is either going to be a video on collection update or just some other random one, but I just so happen to have grabbed a bunch of movies. Well, not recently, but this is kind of within like the past 3 or 4 weeks. I grabbed some stuff, and since I haven't posted anything for a while, I can go ahead and show you them all now. So this is going to be a collection update. I've got some stack of Blu-rays. I got a stack of 4Ks. So let's go ahead and get into what I picked up. All right. The first one I got is from the Disney Movie Club. I actually used, no, this isn't from Disney Movie Club. I'm sorry. This is from the Disney, was it Insider Rewards or something? When you buy like a Disney movie, you can, get points. And then as you accumulate points, you can get things. And some of the things you can get are movies, some 4Ks, some Blu-rays, DVDs kind of scattered in there. But what I picked up was, this is the 50th anniversary edition, I can talk, of Mary Poppins on Blu-ray. I think it's got, this is the Blu-ray DVD, and there is a digital code in this one. So yeah, this actually didn't cost me anything, just used my points. I think I've pretty much everything that they currently have available I've picked up point-wise, which is good because I'm pretty much out of points. But yeah, this is one of those ones. I don't know if I would have bought this if it cost me money, physically money. But I was able to use the points. I'll pick it up. This may be something I watch. I don't know. One-time thing. This isn't going to be something I'm rewatching over and over again, but it's kind of cool to have in the collection. And it kind of works out because, like I said, there's a digital code in here, and I usually sell my digital code. So, in fact, I actually kind of made money on it. Not a ton, but some. So, yeah, first one is going to be Mary Poppins. All right, the next one I picked up, I bought this off of Amazon. It was actually a mistake. But since my memory is crap, I totally forgot to return it to get the one I wanted. But anyway, this is the Blu-ray edition of Gods and Generals. This is just a standard Blu-ray. It is extended director's cut, but the one I had actually bought was the Digibook version of it, and which was more expensive than this one. So when this one came, I was like, crap, they sent me the wrong one. So I did the return process on Amazon. Yeah, bring it into Kohl's at some point, and then of course I totally forgot. So yeah, kind of stuck with it now. Gods and Generals. This one actually, I think I picked up earlier than 3 weeks. This is probably like a month and a half ago, but obviously I haven't been posting any videos. So yeah, picked up Gods and Generals. I've never actually seen this. Definitely something I wanted to check out. I am a history nerd, so anything on history is cool. So yeah, it's obviously about World War II, the Civil War, obviously Civil War. So yeah, definitely something I've wanted to check out for a while now. All right, and the next pickup is going to be something I saw once, but I have not seen this, oh God, in a long time, many, many years. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal and Laura Dern, and that is October Sky, based on a true story, I believe, based on an extraordinary true story. So, yeah, this is one of the ones that was on Amazon. It was fairly cheap, so went ahead and picked it up. I think it was under $10. Not a ton of features on this. Commentary with Homer Hickam, who I believe is the actual real, who this is based off of. A trailer, and then Aiming High, the story of the Rocket Boys. So yeah, it's not special feature heavy, but definitely I remember it as being a cool movie. I wanted to check it out again. Like I said, it wasn't too expensive on Amazon, so I decided to pick this one up. October Sky. All right, the next two Blu-rays I picked up, speaking of my amazing memory and forgetting things, I am a member of the Disney Movie Club, and if you don't know too much about it, basically you join, you get a certain amount of movies right out of the chute for cheap, and then it's kind of like an old school Columbia House where they send you, so, oh, do you want this? If you're not, let us know. If you do, we'll send it to you, and if you just so happen to forget to respond, we're sending it to you anyway and charging you for it, and that's exactly what happened. So since I totally forgot to respond, and I mean, luckily I didn't have these anyway, so it wasn't that huge of a deal. This is the 30th anniversary Blu-ray of Aladdin. This is the animated one. Got Blu-ray DVD and digital code, so at least I'll make some of my money back on that one. But that's the problem with some of these, is you could probably find the Aladdin Blu-ray fairly good price. This one really wasn't a fairly good price, so I kind of got stuck on that. And it was a 2-pack, so it was that one, and then we've got the live action Aladdin that I have actually never seen, but this is a Blu-ray, also DVD and digital code. I know it's got Will Smith in there and some other folk. Not exactly killing it on the extras, some deleted scenes, bloopers, deleted song, and a behind the scenes look at the magic of Aladdin and much more. And then on the animated one, looks like a little bit more special features. 2 ways to watch the theatrical version or sing-along mode. I don't know if I'll ever use sing-along mode. Alternate ending, Aladdin on Aladdin. Let's not be too hasty. Join the cast in the recording booth. And so it just says plus more. So yeah, got both of these. Like I said, this is what happens when you forget to respond to the Disney Movie Club. And it's weird because sometimes I'll go in there and I'll see what my feature title is and I'll be like, do I want that? I haven't decided yet, maybe. And then I just completely forget. So this is 2 movies. And I know they both are on 4K. I probably would have picked them up on 4K. Not now because I have them on Blu-ray. But yeah, at least I can check out the live action Aladdin because like I said, I haven't seen that one before. So not a total loss. And our next Blu-ray comes from the folks at MVD Rewind. This one I don't think I've seen. It's one of those I've heard of, and I just know it's one of those screwball 80s movies, and that is going to be Ski Patrol. And it says this is brought from the creator of Police Academy. I'm not sure it's going to be as good as Police Academy. That's definitely one of my favorite screwball 80s type movies. But yeah, Ski Patrol is the MVD Rewind collection, so it's got their kind of usual case there. It's similar to the God, I can't remember the 80s VHS tapes. I can't remember offhand. I'm drawing a blank on who does those retro VHS cassette tapes. Is there one that I can see offhand? Yeah, like these guys here. It's like a retro VHS tape. I can't remember the company who does this offhand. Oh, Mill Creek. So it's kind of like that. It's supposed to be like an old school VHS tape. This is kind of similar because I don't know if you're going to see it. It's got like the little stickers on here, the Be Kind Rewind on there, and that one says comedy, and it's got the different stuff on there. So the packaging is supposed to be made to be a little bit like that, not quite as good as the other one, but it's kind of similar thing. But as far as the movie goes, yeah, I don't think I've seen this. I'm sure it'll be one of those kind of okay movies. We'll see. As far as special features. It comes in HD. I hope so. It's a Blu-ray. I would hope it comes in HD. Some whopping 2.0 stereo. So there you go. And it's got the trailer. Oh, and there's reversible artwork. So really, like no special features whatsoever. But I'll check out the movie. These can sometimes be a little bit pricier, but these are kind of those movies that you probably would never have seen on Blu-ray ever if not for these companies. So that is a good thing about that. But yeah, I'll definitely be one of those ones I check out, and hopefully it's pretty good. All right, and the last 2 Blu-rays that I picked up are going to be a couple that are from the Vestron video collection. It is going to be numbers 24 and 27. This one actually just got in the other day. That is going to be Candyman Day of the Dead. So yeah, the cool thing about these 2, these are, obviously it's Vestron video. A lot of these boutique type of labels don't give you digital codes, digital copies, but these ones do. So definitely like that about these. They're not that expensive. And a lot of times, you can find these for, $8 to $10. And you get the digital code on top of that. So that's definitely a bonus with the Vestron video. The other one I picked up is, and I've never seen Candyman Day of the Dead. So actually these are both blind buys. I haven't seen either one. A little, I guess, this is kind of a campy 80s movie, this next one. And I'm surprised I haven't seen it, but for whatever reason, I never did. Like I said, this is going to be 27. It's got Gina Davis, Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, Jeff Goldblum, and Julie Brown. And that is Earth Girls Are Easy. Also, obviously, the Vestron video. Like I said, same thing, Blu-ray with the digital copy, so that's always cool. Like I said, especially because I sell my digital copy, so kind of make a little bit back on it. And these aren't even that expensive, so definitely it helps with that. You get a couple cool movies that, like kind of like the other one, you may not have ever really gotten on Blu-ray if it wasn't for these more little independent type, distributors that put these out. So always cool, definitely. And these ones, unlike others, maybe they've got more money. Vestron Video does. These aren't, a lot of these boutiques, like Roadhouse came out on 4K. It's like $40. That's a lot of money for one 4K disc. Obviously these Blu-rays, but yeah, these are like, you can find these from like 7 to 10, unless it's the older like, you know, this, like, so it's 24 and 27. Once you get past, I think, Maximum Overdrive, once you get anything before that was released, then they're like $30, like 25 to 30. But for some reason, the newer stuff is much cheaper. I don't know why. Maybe there's more of it. But yeah, so picked up a couple of those. So yeah, that's it for the Blu-rays. The next stack is going to be the 4Ks that I picked up recently. All right, so the 4Ks is not as extensive as the Blu-rays. I've got four, I believe, four 4Ks, four 4Ks that I picked up. The first one is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Definitely a huge fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this is the 30th anniversary. This is Total Recall on 4K. I know this came out a while ago. I actually had this and then ended up selling it, and then I bought it back. Never did watch the 4K version of it. So definitely one I'm gonna pick up. That was when I went into, oh, I'm buying too many movies, I'm spending too much money. I ended up having to sell some because of that. So I'm more picky on what I pick up now as far as 4Ks. That's why I'm not buying a ton, and you're not going to see these like 30 deep, video hauls, unless it's something like I actually ordered something off of Hamilton Book, but it's a lot of like Blu-rays that were like $2. So there might be a larger stack of that, but you're not going to see these like 30 deep collections where I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it, at least not all the time anyway. But yeah, anyway, picked up Total Recall. Like I said, huge Arnold fan. I heard the 4K on this isn't the greatest, but I definitely love this movie. So yeah, I had to have that one. And it still came with the slipcover, like I said, after all this time, which is always definitely a bonus. All right, so the next 4K I picked up is a Shout Factory release. This is one of my favorites from the 80s. This is one of those ones when I was younger I watched just over and over again. Just always cool. It's one of those movies I can watch just, like I said, a million times. Never gets old for me. This one is Matthew Broderick, Ali Sheedy. It is the 4K edition of War Games. A little hard to see. This isn't the most inventive. There was no slipcover with it, which kind of sucks, but not the greatest. It's very, very dark as far as slipcover art there, but obviously you're in NORAD there with the screens on there. If you haven't seen this movie, this is just an 80s classic. Really cool computer, back in the day. So it's always fun to watch those kind of movies, with how technology has advanced and how you shouldn't keep your password in the desk drawer if you can't remember your passwords. But definitely a cool movie. Like I said, Matthew Broderick in this one with Ali Sheedy. Always cool. I think Dabney Coleman is the other person in this one who kind of runs the Whopper machine. But yeah, cool movie. Glad it's out on 4K. Obviously, I haven't taken it out of the package yet, so I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I'm hoping for good things with War Games. Like I said, it's just one of those cool 80s movies that and there's a few that I've just seen like a million times over. And the next 4K I picked up is another blind buy, but this was like $10 on Amazon, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I know some people didn't really like this movie. I watched the trailer. It looked pretty interesting. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those ones where you saw all the good stuff in the trailer. But this is Jake Gyllenhaal in Ambulance. Got the 4K, got the slipcover. It's also got, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Eliza Gonzalez. Can't say I know either one of them, but like I said, watch the trailer on this one. Looked really cool. The premise didn't look, it's kind of weird with the ambulance and everything, but it's a Michael Bay, I think. Yeah, Michael Bay movie. So, it's going to be action. There's going to be things blowing up. If you're looking for an action movie, car chases, things blowing up, that's what you want to see. So yeah, picked up the 4K of this one. Like I said, it's only $10, so not too bad. As far as bonus features, Bayhem, which I'm assuming is Michael Bay Mayhem, but I don't know what it actually means. Pedal to the Metal, don't know what that means. Aerial Assault, Finding Ambulance, Chase Capital of the World, a tribute to first responders. Most of those are listed as special features here, but they don't really tell you like what it is. Like Pedal to the Metal, I don't know, is that a documentary? Usually it's like Pedal to the Metal, and then it tells you what that is. But what if for whatever reason they didn't bother to give you any kind of description on that? But oh well. Yeah, like I said, gonna check this one out. It was only $10, so either way, if it completely sucks, there's a digital code. I'll just sell that and sell the movie, probably make $10 back. But yeah, I gotta check that one out and see if that one's any good. If you've seen this before, let me know in the comments down below if it's any good or not. Did I waste my $10 or was it worth it? Like I said, it's 4K. I don't know if this has Atmos. Does it have Atmos? I think, yep, Dolby Atmos. So hopefully we at least get good, cool action scenes in this one. All right, and the final 4K that I picked up is, it's funny, love this movie, probably one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies, but when this came out in theaters, because I'm old, I saw it in theaters, I actually walked out like three or maybe a third of the way in because I just thought it was dumb and never did watch the rest of it, and then finally watched it later on and really loved it, and now love this movie. I would say it's probably my favorite of the Quentin Tarantino movies. Just came out to 4K, and that, of course, is the classic Pulp Fiction. Really love this slipcover too. Got, you know, all black and white except the Pulp Fiction in red there, and then you've got the huge cast of folks that are in this one. I'm sure if you've seen this, you've probably seen Pulp Fiction. So I'm not going to go over everybody that's in it. If not, you definitely need to check it out. It is a longer one. It's definitely different, but it's something really cool. Really love this movie. Just amazing cast in this one. It does have two discs, so there are a bunch of special features on this guy. I really should have put some light on in here better so I could see this stuff. Interviews with the cast, behind-the-scene footage, Pulp Fiction, The Facts featurette, Siskel and Ebert at the movies, about Quentin Tarantino, Charlie Rose Show, Tarantino interview, trivia track, deleted scenes, that's all on the Blu-ray. On the 4K enhanced trivia track, here are some facts on the fiction in HD, and then not the usual mindless, boring, getting to know you chit-chat. Doesn't really explain what that is, but I'm sure it's something, you know, I don't know if it's a cast interviews or something like that, but yeah. Haven't opened this up yet, so I haven't watched the 4K version of it. I haven't really heard much about it. I guess I just haven't been paying attention to other people's videos on whether or not this is good on 4K or not, but definitely wanted to add this one to the collection. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you're new here, if you're just finding the channel, or you're coming back and you just hadn't managed to hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and think about hitting that subscribe button. I try to put out movies every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now on various movie-related topics. Watch my welcome back video if you want to see exactly what that is. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video. If not, hit it anyway, because you know what, why not? That's what I say. And comment anything you want down below. Like I said, let me know if Ambulance is any good. Anything you want to put in there about movies. Did you like any of the movies I got? Anything you want to put movie related or not movie related. Just let me know your life story down in the comments below. I'll read it. I'll comment. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.